Coffee with Krystle sometime between the hours of 9 to 10, whenever I can get my butt here and my car heats up. So that's always excellent. So today I have a super special guest, Jules from Fairy Tales Rescue. And guys, if you have been in here in the past, how long have I had those two? 2 months?
A couple, yeah, I would say even longer than that.
Those sweet boys that were in our window finally found their home yesterday. Oh, I was so excited. They went together. Happy New Year to our little special boys. And those were the guys that they had kind of a rough start, right?
Yeah.
Where they came from?
Mm-hmm. They have been in foster care for quite some time. So they came from North Carolina.
Yeah.
So
they found a home!
Yes. So we're super excited about that.
That is so exciting. So, because, first of all, I hope you all had an absolutely fantastic Christmas and Hanukkah and whatever else you celebrate. So, I had a great time. Did you have a good time?
I did.
Oh, good. We actually could have it because none one, at least in our family, had COVID.
Neither did ours.
That's good.
We celebrated normally for the first year in a long time.
Woo-hoo, that's exciting. So if you didn't this year, then next year it's going to be your year, friends. So, okay, so I hope you guys had a great Christmas, but now we have New Year's Eve is coming up. And so we wanted to finish out this year. Jules is my very last special guest on Coffee with Krystle this year. I appreciate each and every one of you who have stayed tuned. But today we are going to talk about our wonderful rescue that is up in our window. The beautiful cats and kittens that we have had here is all through Fairy Tales Rescue. And we thought today would be a great day to finish out our year with a bang and talk to you about how important it is that we need your help also. I mean, I can only do so much fostering up here in a window.
Right.
So we need you. So Jules, tell us, how did Fairy Tales even start?
So my partner Sarah and I were both involved in rescue for a long time, and so we partnered together in August of last year. So we've been Fairy Tales Rescue for a little over a year, and we do our best to help save dogs, cats, and bunnies that are in need.
Fun.
Yes.
And that's how I met Jules, because I knew Sarah from also helping her with rescue.
Yes.
So that's super exciting. Okay, so this year, so you've been open for really like a year and a half.
A year and a half.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So since then, how many have we saved roughly altogether?
Roughly, I would say we're probably somewhere around the 200 mark. We have, how many in here, Krystle? 37?
37?
This year.
Woo! But over 200, that's incredible.
Yeah, so we've been working really, really hard. There are so many animals in need and in really desperate situations. I think a lot of times people don't realize because a lot of our animals come from other states, rural shelters, shelters that have to euthanize simply because of space. Not any behavior issues or things like that. So we do our best to help in our community, but also in other states when needed, to help bring those animals up for a better life.
And when we're talking euthanizing, what does that look like more in our southern states?
I mean, there are some shelters who still euthanize like 30-40% of their intakes just to create space, and it is not pretty.
Yeah.
It's very disturbing if you see the pictures.
And what is still legal down there?
Gassing is still legal.
Yeah.
Amazingly. Mm-hmm. So it's very, very upsetting. So we do our best to help as many as we possibly can, but we certainly can't do that without fosters. We're a foster-based facility, or foster-based rescue.
Yep.
We don't have a facility. So a lot of people don't understand the difference between foster-based rescues and shelters. We don't have a place where we keep animals in cages or anything like that. They go to families who open their homes, or like Krystle has opened her store to fostering. So we always need people who are willing to help open their homes to kittens, cats, dogs, bunnies, whatever you may be interested in. And we provide the supplies, we pay for medical care, we will do whatever we can to help alleviate any type of, stress. We will conference with you, we coach you throughout the whole process. Yep. So, and you just keep the animal until they get adopted. A lot of times people say, oh, I couldn't foster, and that's one of the things that makes me most upset, because yes, I've cried a couple of days ago when I let my little foster baby go. And I've been doing this for years, but it's much better for me to feel a sense of sadness going to see an animal moving on to a great situation than something else.
Yes.
So.
Absolutely. Yeah, because if it wasn't for fosters like you and me, then they wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
So you have to kind of get through that.
Mm-hmm.
And you got to be tough, unfortunately. You get to enjoy the animal for a little while, but then you got to let them go. And I mean, when I first started with Sarah, we did 76 puppies.
Wow.
That was 2019, kind of came to a screeching halt, 2020. But 2019, solely was 76 puppies. Now, that seems like a lot, but like when we get in litters,
right? There's 8,
like
10,
10, so it happens really fast. And usually I would only be fostering for 2 weeks, maybe. So, I mean, think about how much fun that is for your kids to have 10 puppies surrounding them, and then they go to their homes, all of them. And by God, after 2 weeks, I was ready.
Right,
for them to go to their homes. Like, they were so fun. So I don't know. I don't really think I got too emotional. I think around the clock care.
And you're an overachiever. You don't have to do litters.
No.
We just do singles.
For us, it was easier because we had a basement that we could put up pens, which they can provide as well. Fairy Tales provided them. And then we had 3 different pens, and one of them they would be in, and then we would put food in the second one. They would run over to the second one, then I was able to clean the first one. So it was super easy, but our dogs were not okay with having a dog upstairs. So that was my way. So there's always different ways that is better for your family that might work out best.
Absolutely. And, I have 4 dogs of my own, and so a lot of people, I think, in their head just think that I bring home a dog and just have like a doggy daycare. Like, hey, everybody just figure it out.
Yeah.
But you don't. You crate and rotate in the beginning. So I'll have my dogs outside while the other dog is in the yard playing, while our new dog is getting to explore the house. Then I'll put the new dog in the crate, bring my dogs back inside, take the new dog out so they can sniff each other. And this happens over a couple days.
Yeah.
And I mean, that it sets everybody up for success.
Yep.
Like that. And Sarah and I talk to you if you are interested in fostering about these things, give you great articles and resources that have really helped us, and pass those along to you as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, for sure. Or there's even like for the smaller animals, we have like the pens that we have up here in the front window that like they don't have to be out and about. You can have them safely stored away.
Right.
So really it's just whatever suits their families best.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
Bottom line is that they need you.
They certainly do. And we need your help too. The only way that we can continue rescuing animals is if we have enough fosters. And we do have some really great repetitive fosters, but we need more. And the one good thing about fostering is I have said I will never just go out and adopt a dog ever again. I will always foster to make sure it's a good fit with my dogs, to make sure the dog is a good fit in my home with my lifestyle. So if you're thinking about getting another pet, fostering is a great way to kind of get your feet wet as well, and make sure it's a great fit before committing.
And then adopting that dog.
Right, because fosters get the first option to adopt.
Yep. So there you go. Okay, so if they can't foster, what else can they help with?
If you can't foster, we always need help with transporting to vet appointments, picking up. Like I said, a lot of our animals are from other states. So meeting some of our other volunteers when they drive them up to bring them then to wherever they need to be in Maryland. We need help with fundraising. We usually just do like Facebook fundraisers, but we would love to do like raffle baskets and things like that if anyone has experience with fundraising. We need help with checking references and doing home visits, because we do vet all of our applicants by checking their personal references, vet references, and doing a virtual or in-person 15-minute home check just to make sure that we're placing the animal in a safe place. So, and that happens for every single animal. So it's a lot of work. We are all volunteers, and so we need as much volunteer help as we can get.
And so during the day, you and Sarah are just chilling, sitting around at your house, like doing absolutely nothing, right?
I'm a kindergarten teacher, so I do this from the moment that I wake up, on my lunch break, in the evenings, in the middle of the night sometimes. I'm going to pick up a couple of dogs coming up from South Carolina, and their transport just so happens to be arriving at 2 a.m. tomorrow night.
So she is off this week, but she doesn't. She is off of school this week, but she really doesn't have off of life.
Right. Sarah has a full-time job. She has 2 little ones at home. She's got multiple pets. So we are just really doing the best that we can to make a difference for animals in need, and we need more help.
Yeah.
So we would appreciate any help and support that you're willing to give.
Absolutely. So nothing is too small or too little. So definitely reach out to Fairy Tales Rescue MD. We have their information in here. We have a little flyer in here. They are always obviously open to donations. So that is always a huge help.
Yes, for sure.
Donations of cash, and then what other things can
we also take pet food. We like to send our fosters with all of the supplies that they need, so that definitely helps when we have in stock puppy pads, wet food, canned food, dry food, toys, bedding, those types of things.
Okay.
So that we can push them, send those along with our fosters who are already opening up their homes.
Absolutely. Yep. So as a foster, there's really no financial commitment. It's just your time and your love, and then trying to help get them into their homes.
Yes.
But yes, they do a fantastic job. We try to promote on our Facebook page as well. And just that alone, just going on to any of our rescues that we work with, going on to their pages and sharing that an animal needs help, it goes a really long way, guys. So
it does.
For sure.
We have a little question on our application that says, how did you hear about this pet? And a lot of them are shared from a friend. So you might not know that you have a friend looking to adopt an animal, but if you share it on Instagram or Facebook, then that will be a huge help as well.
Huge help. All right, guys. So this is the end of 2022, and we did a fantastic job, I think, this year with our animals in the window. So, guys, Fairy Tales Rescue needs your help. We need your help. We need to try to help as many animals that need homes, and you can certainly make a difference 100%, no matter how big or little that you are able to help financially, time, love, just sharing things. So please, please, please make 2023 the best year we possibly can until 2024 and the year after that. But let's start off 2023 with a huge bang. Reach out to Fairy Tales Rescue and find out how you can best help them. And we so wish all of you such a happy new year. Keep it safe. And guys, if your pets, just a friendly reminder, if your pets are anxious or scared of fireworks, please be careful with the front door. Make sure that that front door stays closed. If you go through it and they are anxious because there's just too much going on outside, that you guys are very protective over your animals, give them love, support them, keep an eye on them though, because we have had so many situations where dogs bolt or they get scared and then sad, tragic things happen. So if your pet needs a little extra help, of course we have your solution here with calming supplements and additives that we can provide for you. And finishing out this week, we have 15% off our entire store now through Saturday, excluding our already clearanced items and our locally made items, because we have to give them as much support as we possibly can. But 15% off the rest of the store, online and in store. And Saturday, we have an additional 15% off of all of our Hook apparel. So I know.
I love it.
I know. I know. It's our last day of the year. We got to go out with a bang. So we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for staying tuned to Coffee with Krystle. Thank you, Jules.
Yes, and thank you so much for supporting our rescue as always, Krystle. It's such a huge help, and there will be more kittens in later this week.
There will be more kittens, and they're going to be so cute. We've already seen them, and they're going to be amazing. So I can't wait to have those in our window. By Saturday, they should be here. Yes. So we appreciate you. Thank you for a phenomenal 2022, and we will see you in the new year. But first, we'll see you in store this week at 1632 Main Street or at missionpetsupplies.com. Bye.
Bye.